Okay, so now we are ready to put our brew together. Everything should have been cleaned and sanitized by now, which is very, very, very important. And now keep in mind that we're going to be brewing a 5-gallon batch. So for that, we're going to add 2 gallons of water into our pot. And then the first ingredient that I usually add is my brew salts. Now I use a water softener at home at reverse osmosis, so I need to harden up the water just a tad, which helps settle down any particulate matter, any floaties basically. And then I just want to bring that water to a temperature of about 155 degrees, maybe 160 degrees tops, just to get the water ready to steep the grains. Now, since bringing the temperature up to 155 degrees for 2 gallons of water will take a while. What you want to do is, every here and there, just stir it, mix the brew salts, and in the meantime, you want to prepare your ingredients. So, what you want to do is take your grains and pour them into your muslin bag. Muslin bag is basically a cheesecloth looking bag. It may look small at first, but it expands, so don't be afraid to just pour in all of your grains. Trust me, they will fit. So you're going to be doing this while the water comes up to the temperature, and once you're done, just tie it shut with a knot. And in the meantime, you also want to prepare some of your other equipment. In this case, I'm talking about a strainer, which you're going to be using to rinse off your grains. I just leave the strainer soaking in the Ida 4 solution, and then just come back and check the temperature every once in a while until it reaches 155 degrees, 160 degrees. And once it does that, then you are ready to put your bag into the water. Now, you want to make sure not to slam that bag into the water. You don't want to squeeze that bag, so just be sure and leave it there carefully. And depending on what kind of beer you're brewing, it's gonna determine how long and what temperature you're gonna be doing this at. In this case, I was doing a pale ale, so I did it for 25 minutes at about 155 degrees, give or take 2 or 3 degrees. Just give it some room for fluctuation. And you want to stir the water gently. You don't want to squeeze the bag or push it. And about a minute before it is done, you want to put about a cup of water into the microwave, which you're going to be using to rinse off the bag. So once it's done, again, you're going to take your grains off the water, and you're going to pour water over it. The way I do it, I put my strainer on top of my pot, and I get the water out of the microwave. And again, it's really, really important not to squeeze the bag. You don't want any particulate matter going into your water at this point. So just rinse it off and just leave it there sitting for, I don't know, say about a couple of minutes. Just let it drip all the water out of it. Your water by then should have this copper looking tone, unless you're, depending on the beer that you're brewing, I guess it will vary a little bit. In this case, like I said, it was a pale ale, so it's kind of copper looking. And this is basically what you have to do to steep the grains. And now we're going to be getting ready to add the rest of the ingredients and create your vert. So that's it for this video. We'll see you on the next one.